I'm sorry, my nose is running and there's stuff happening. So if I sound snarfly, I'm sorry. Hello everyone and welcome to another card video. I'm Koren Wiskman and today we're going to be making a light up gingerbread card. Gingerbread house type card. I don't really have it all figured out, per usual. So we're just gonna wing it and see what happens. Pear Blossom Press has awesome light up lighty things for your card projects, and they've collaborated with Scrappy Crafts. So we're going to be combining those two products on this card. Yeah, combining. I have this ginormous set from Scrappy Crafts called the A7 Storefront Gingerbread House Add-on and Halo Lights from Pear Blossom Press. This set goes with other storefront dies that Scrappy Tales has on their website, but we're not going to use those today. The first thing I am going to do is cut out some of these dies and play around and see kind of how I want to decorate. I'm going to do a standard, my standard A2 size card and just add these elements to the front in a creative way. So I took this centering ruler by Fiskars and just made some marks on my paper. I'm making this piece of craft, which is cut to 3.5 by 4 3/4, into a bit of a townhouse. I simply found the center, and then I'm taking this new, to me, Hefty Doodle little tiny trimmer and cutting off the corners. This little trimmer is very similar to my Fiskars trimmer. It does not have a wire guide, but it's really easy to line up where I made my line marks in that groove. And then swoosh, slice it clean off. Now this thing has these rubber feet that stick to my glass mat. It does make it really quite secure when you put it on the glass mat. Now I'm lining up some of the dies from that gingerbread house bundle and cutting out windows in the top of my gingerbread townhouse, and then kind of determining where my door is going to be. Now I know I want to pop up my door, but I do want it to be a window. So there are several dies that kind of coordinate all together in this set, and it's easy to cut out the window. I made a vellum replica of my townhouse so that I could have some kind of glass to go in my windows. This is gonna conceal the lights underneath and create a barrier for my window frames to be glued to. Now I'm just playing around. I'm using all the fabulous dies that are in this set and lots of great colors of cardstock that will be listed somewhere on my blog. And I really just sat back and played and decorated my little townhouse, my little gingerbread townhouse. There's also a fabulous tree that you could cut out and light up, but I really wanted to play with the candy. So my windows are gonna light up, but I have candy instead of the tree. Now this is Hefty Doodle foam tape, and it is super thick. So thick that you only need one layer in order to create your light up barrier. You can easily stack 2 layers together, but with this, you just need one. It's like a house party. Okay. Of course, I'm going to put mine on a Simon Says stamp fog card base. And to do that, I lined up exactly where I needed my button to be under the doorknob. And while I held it in place, I made some marks with my pencil where it needed to be. Mr. Beast 6000. I need a life. You can use a variety of different adhesives to tack this down. I'm using Nuvo Deluxe liquid adhesive this time. I do have to say that I had a heck of a time getting the release paper off of this foam tape. It was extremely frustrating. So be warned, the release paper on this foam tape likes to stay on there. You might need like a crowbar. And with just one layer of this ultra thick foam tape, we've got a house party. So it wouldn't be one of my videos without a boo-boo, right? So here comes my boo-boo. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't use the Misty. I don't know. I just felt like winging it and risking it, and here we are.
So the inside is not perfect, but you can still read it. So, and the outside looks fabulous. So press the door knob. I hope you enjoyed watching this crap. And until next time.
Wait, I'm not done. I felt like something was missing, so I used the bakery die that comes in this set and all of the colors of cardstock that I used already on the card, and I made a stripy word die to go on the front. It says bakery. I added a crap ton of tape runner adhesive to a piece of copy paper and then cut all these little tiny strips of the cardstock and just kind of applied them and then cut the word die from the strips. I made sure that they were really well adhered before I ran it through the die cutting machine, but even that in itself helps them kind of stick to the paper. This word die is very delicate, so you want to make sure that you have a lot of adhesive on the strips to make sure it all stays intact. But I love the way that it turned out. I love these stripes and the way that it coordinates with the rest of the colors on the card. I pretty much always use Nina 110-pound cardstock when I'm using white cardstock, and that does help me get a lot of rigidity in my word dies, especially when I'm layering them together like this. Now, because this word die is rather delicate or small, intricate, whatever you want to say, I wanted to hide the adhesive and I didn't want it to be flat to the card panel, so I broke out my Ranger clear adhesive. I barely ever use this, but when I need it, I'm so glad that I have it. So you might want to look into getting a clear foam adhesive just for these types of purposes where you don't want white or black foam adhesive staring at you, at your card.
Okay, now I'm really done. For sure.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please like, subscribe, do all the YouTubey things. And there's going to be more information on my blog.